I really do hope this video helps people, or helps me understand what on earth is going on with Google Docs, and by that I mean spreadsheets, slides, text documents, presentations, because yesterday, and you can see at the top here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 different tabs at the top here. It is a story, hopefully, to make the understanding of sharing documents easier. Google themselves, in their post from yesterday at Plus, made a post and said, hey, make this change to the end of your files to share links to PDF versions. And what they said, and this is where it gets really interesting, because I've made other videos about this and it's a pretty weird stuff. So look, I hope I can help people, but we will see what happens. Before the end of a document, right near the end, and that's why I've copied it below, it says the word edit. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about, if you go to share stuff, you've got docs.google, document, D, yada yada, loads of code, /edit. So going back to what they actually said yesterday, and I was like, what is going on here in this day and age in 2018? So what they're saying is, if you've got edit USP equals sharing, you may change it to open as a PDF. And that's what they've said. And they've provided this little helpful GIF going around, which I can't even look at because it's fast moving, but they do provide a link, and this is where the story starts to get interesting, because when you open up that link, and I'll just close it, you're actually into something which I never knew existed. So that's a positive, that I can actually read this and make some videos to help other people and to understand myself, and that is that you've got the G Suite Learning Center. So I never knew this existed, and I'm sure tons of other people did not either. So to go back to open it up again, we go story so far, we go into Google Docs, the help thing from Google Plus, we click it because we're not sure what's going on here. Then we go in and we see that there is a help sheet that opens up that goes like this. So let's slow down and understand. Some people prefer to share PDFs or read PDFs and download and open them in existing programs. If you're working in Google Docs or Sheets, there's no need to convert your files to PDFs every time to share them. These are the benefits, which I won't go into. The instructions are this, and yes, there are some benefits, and that is if you open it up as a PDF, it's useful for some people, but this is only the start of the story, so let's move along. So the instructions are, go to Google Drive, click the share button, and get this, enter the names or email addresses of the people you want to share, then click send. And this is where it gets really weird and a bit odd, and that is that you actually get this, you click it and you copy the link and you click done. Then you paste the link, presumably in an email or a goodness knows where, wherever you're trying to share it, and it actually looks like a before of edit equals sharing. And what you're supposed to do as the user is go in, highlight that area, and paste in or type very expertly without making a mistake, export ? Format equals PDF, and then send the PDF link. Now what I would say is that it's alright saying, isn't that lovely, you open it, you get a PDF, but you make one tiny error, like put 2 /, or in this one it goes 6, 7, 8, miss out the / export, you've messed up. Now your job could be worth this if you're using G Suite for work in schools, universities, small businesses, big businesses, healthcare, wherever you are. You make a mistake with this, you've really messed up. Not your fault, I don't think, because we're dealing with something called traversing URLs, which is a bit suspect to do because it can go so wrong. Let's move on. So I will demo this in a minute. Then, as a matter of interest, from the same website that I found from reading earlier, we go in to say make a copy, and my voice is going a bit because I'm like, what is going on here? So same token, what you do here is you compose an email, yada yada, and this time what you do, where's it gone? I'll do this version of it. What it's actually suggesting is that to make a copy, what you actually do is it was /edit, and you go in to do /copy, and it opens up inviting you for a copy, not the original document. But what I'm getting at, there are two levels here where you are manipulating URLs that you are copying and pasting, and a bit like this if you're new to it. I don't think I'm rambling, but I sound like I'm rambling. Story so far, we've been into G Suite once, G Suite twice to manipulate URLs for sharing Google Docs, spreadsheets, that sort of stuff, presentations. Then we learn about a new website, if you like, called the G Suite Learning Center, where there's loads of tips. Then we backtrack a little bit to one of the videos that I made particularly, which was about the major difference between going into sharing and saving documents in laptops compared to mobile, where mobile is incredibly easier. So if we go in to a mobile screen that I made earlier, if I wanted to save a document, I've got all these different versions of PDFs, text files, rich text formats, web pages, epubs, which are a personal favorite of mine, and they save automatically in Google Drive. You can put link sharing on and then do exactly the same thing. Bang, one click, done, straight away in mobile. So why is desktop so, quite honestly, I can't speak, old-fashioned? I was going to say Neanderthal isn't the word. Anyway, so then we go on, and I haven't even got to a demo yet, and I'm running out of steam, quite honestly, and frustration, because this isn't even my video to make, it's Google's in respect, so maybe they can look over my shoulder and get some feedback on it. So let's say that we were going to do this one, and I'll show you as a demo. I'm going to copy that link, but I can't remember if I've even opened this up for link sharing. Is link sharing on? Get a shareable link. Right, copy link. Okay, this is real life, this is. Nightmare. And then what we've got to do is change all that format business. So if I went in there and I was typing an email now, I hope I'm not putting people to sleep here. And what you've actually got is you've got to look at this. Export ? Equals PDF. Copy that. Make sure that you carefully get it right. Go in and paste it. Okay, so you've done that. Then you go up and you select the whole lot. This is a lot of work for the average person. Copy that. Then go up to, say, a different account, which happens to be this one here, which is my creative account. I don't know, one of my other accounts. Hit it. If it is correct when I hit enter, it will automatically download a copy, he says, as a PDF, which looks like it's... Oh, and there it is. Now that's successfully done. Can you see it? It says what keep wrote .pdf. Now that PDF is now on my hard drive. Okay, so what happens if I did all of this lovely super work and I went in and I said X0 and I did it all right and I went export and then I hit enter? What will happen? What will happen? Sorry, the stuff you requested does not exist. Get stuff, and you get one of these errors. Now I probably can look at the top here and I can say to myself, what's gone wrong here? With a piece of knowledge, I could actually go and / it. A lot of people would just be lost. Really just be lost. If you'd got it exactly there, and let's say format PDF without the equals, I hit that, what's going to happen this time? What's going to happen? Perhaps it's... we know it's not going to work because I haven't put the equals in anyway. So let's just quit out of that. But there is another version, and that is what I've found, which is the positive thing, is if I wrote epub on the end and hit epub, right, little error there. So what I've done is I have copied and pasted the URL in, but instead of putting PDF at the end, what I've done is I've put epub at the end. The moment I hit enter, what happened, you'll see, is an epub downloads automatically. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going over to, quite honestly, a bit of guesswork, and I'm saying, well, hold on a second, if PDF works and we've got all these different versions of the files, I wonder if I can download or save instantly any of these versions listed. So let's try another one, RTF, which is a rich text format. So I go in to my other account and then I do RTF, hit enter. What's going to happen? Look, can you see what's happening? Is now a rich text formatted document has downloaded, so I can do any version that's on that list. Google have not said that to my knowledge in their help sheets. So in other words, I think we're pretty much finishing and wrapping up what the story here is. And that is, long story short, Google made a post, very tricky stuff. They made links to their G Suite Learning Center. They gave some tips. I backtracked on it and said that there are tons of different things between desktop, Docs, Google Drive, spreadsheets, presentations, etc., down to mobile, where I said that mobile is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different versions. Very, very easy way to do it. And then we go in to this very interesting world, shall we say, of URLs, where I put a note down here that when you start manipulating anything at the end, if your job or your livelihood or your profession is quite honestly in the balance, if you are going to manipulate URLs, then I don't think it's quite right. I think Google should do something different about this and get it changed. Can't say any more. I've been on here too long. See you in the next video.